One of the things I've always been concerned about with the animals was if I'm sick, injured, or die, who will take care of them? I never want to assume that my family will, because maybe their lives won't allow for the time or expenses of caring for my animals. And so Lauren, my friend, has agreed to learn how to handle Moo, and she would give him a home should my family not be able to, in the event that I weren't able to care for him. I'm sure there's a lot of people who would want to, but it's important that Moo's with someone he's comfortable with and who can manage him. Moo can be a lot when he wants to be. So today, while we were delivering our donation from Cuddles for a Cause to Ringo, Lauren took the opportunity to work with Moo a little bit. Cows aren't horses. Much we do is similar, but it's definitely different working with a cow than it is a horse. Lauren's an experienced horsewoman and has been with Moo since he was a year or two old. So managing him seems to come natural to her. This is a high-stress environment for Moo. He goes to public events a lot, but this is a farm with lots of other animals. The pony there on his right is particularly curious. So he and Moo kind of had this frenemy sort of situation straight off the bat. Moo works with verbal as well as touch cues. So here Lauren's learning how to turn him, move him forward, move him backwards, and then shortly she'll learn how to lay him down. Moo weighs over 2,000 pounds, so the fact that he's willing to work on such a light lead and gentle taps is certainly because he likes what he does. Because even with training, if he didn't like it, he wouldn't do it. Here, since Moo's a riding steer, he has learned how to present to a mounting block so that it's easy to get on and off. I actually don't like getting off onto a mounting block. I'd rather get off to the ground, but today I had to do it because it was there and we weren't actually riding. I was just showing her how to get on. But he's really very, very comfortable to sit on in the cold weather because he's so warm. Moo actually learned this little trick at Adam Black Horsemanship when he was there for training a few years ago. He's such a good boy. He's not a big fan of having people climb on and off of him, so I don't do that at events. But today I did let some of the kids try getting on and off. It wasn't a lot, and it's good for him to do things he doesn't particularly care for every once in a while. You can see as the third person's getting on and off, his head's a little bit lowered. If he had to ride around in circles, like in a riding ring, he wouldn't do it. One of the reasons why I don't do rides on Moo is because he just doesn't like it. If he's asked to walk in a circle, he'll go around one time, and that's it, and then he lays down. And I'm sure I could train that out of him, but he's already expressed to me that he doesn't enjoy the boredom of ring work, so I don't push him for it. There's no sense. He does enjoy going out on trails and riding, so that's what we do. This little fella has loved Moo for a very long time. But meeting him today in person at his own house was a little terrifying, kind of like meeting your hero and realizing it's not that stuffed animal that you really wanted. Sometimes it takes the little people a while to warm up, but once Moo lays down, everyone's pretty much comfortable with it. Even with the kids running around, it doesn't bother Moo. And again, this is a high-stress environment with all the extra animals and the kids and things going on. But Moo handles it quite well. He's not a fan of walking on gravel. His feet have toughened up some over the years, but he still doesn't enjoy it. I can't blame him. Now we're going to talk about the cues to move Moo in a circle, which he always does before he lays down. He's kind of like a dog that way. And then she'll give him the cue to lay down. But Moo, being who he is, he didn't want to lay down there. And so she'll ask him to lay down all the way. But if he's not comfortable, he won't. And he's going to stand back up. And then he'll move around. He knows what she wants. and he's laying down where he's most comfortable. He knows when he lays down he's going to be there for a while. So I praise him a lot. I'm glad that he finds his comfortable spot. And here I'm just demonstrating how to drape yourself on Moo. It's a good photo op. I don't let people just lounge on him, because honestly he wouldn't like that. But just for a nice picture, it works out really well, and he doesn't mind that. Aww.